What's good, everybody? Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a great morning, blessed morning. Today, we're going to be talking about how to change your habits. Most importantly, how to change the bad habits that you've identified within your life to elevate your life, especially when you're looking to move forward in your life, career, whatever you want, right? And the biggest thing that, when it comes to changing habits is you have to have a growth mindset with your habit. And that's the reason why you guys see this first screen here is because when it comes to changing your habits, the biggest thing that you can't do is have a fixed mindset about what you're trying to accomplish. Meaning you're trying to lose weight and you tell yourself, oh, I can't lose weight because I've always been big bone. That's not something you consider yourself. That's something that's going to put limiting beliefs on your mind, limiting beliefs on what you can do, limiting beliefs on your potential, most importantly, limiting beliefs on the effort you can actually give towards that set goal. So one of the biggest things when it comes to changing your habits, and especially your bad habits, is identifying the limiting beliefs that you tell yourself about what you're trying to accomplish. Fam, if you want to lose 40, 100 pounds, don't say I can't lose weight because of this. Don't say I can't lose weight because it's so hard. Change your mindset, change your framework, change your perspective towards it. A lot of people, the reason why they haven't accomplished their fitness goals, their perspective is the same. They have the same perspective from they were 25 all the way to 35 and 45. It's a perspective of this is difficult. I can't do it. I'm just going to move on. And 5 years goes by, 10 years goes by. I'm going to try again. I can't do it. 5 years go by, 10 years go by. And they just keep going that loop and over again. When if they just change your perspective, not the first time, but the second time saying I can't do this again, say, how can I get myself to actually accomplish this? How can I get myself to be good today? And that's one. When it comes to your habits, especially the bad ones, take it a day at a time. Why are you trying to shoot for the gym every day of the week when you haven't gone to the gym in 5 years? People always say, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm like, bro, you're 60 pounds away. You haven't gone to the gym in 5 years. You're not going to the gym every day. And even if you do, you're probably not going to go the following week because your body's going to need that recovery time. So how about you go 4 times, set an actionable goal that you can actually take action on, set time on, most importantly, a goal that you can actually follow through on. So therefore, you can be like, okay, I hit 4 this week. Now next week, let's move forward. And then next week, you get another 4. And then you get another 4. And the following week, you get 5. And now you're starting to break the habit of, I can't stay consistent in the gym, because now you've realized that staying consistent in the gym is not a 7-day a week, every month, every year type of thing. Staying consistent in the gym is 4 times out of the 7, 3 times out of the 7, 4 times this week, 3 times next week, because you had your kids' event or you had an event that you had to go to or graduation you had to go to, so you had to miss one. And then you pick it back up the following week, back to 4. That's what consistency is. So 1, you have to change your mindset. You have to truly grow into it. You have to allow that habit to come to you on a daily basis, not on a weekly, monthly, year span, especially if you've been struggling with it for years. One of the biggest things I love, about the things that I've done within my journey, within, what I've done when it comes to training and coaching, it's when I see people change, when I see people grow into the person they always knew they could become. But it was just hard in the beginning, and all I had to do was give them the blueprint to actually get there. For example, one of my clients, Nicole, she's lost 173 pounds with me, and we've been working together for the past 2 years. And the biggest thing, family, is her growth mindset. The biggest thing that changed everything for her was her mindset, because at 497 pounds, when she fell, she had the mindset of, I can't do this. But now at 323, she has the mindset of, I can do this. I can continuously keep taking action on my goal. I can show up today. I will show up today. And over time, it just started going and going, compounding, and boom, 173 pounds down, all new habits, eating healthier than ever, working out consistently 2 to 3 times a week. Yes, 2 or 3 times a week, while working on walking, mobility, and just making sure that she's doing the little things on a daily basis to put herself in the position to actually get to the goal. That's what you got to do, fam. So, for example, if you struggle with your binge eating, right? Number 1, it's your perception about binge eating. When it comes to binge eating, one of the biggest things I would like to ask people is, what other areas is it affecting your life? Don't just look at binge eating as, oh, it's affecting my eating. No, it's affecting your budget too. It's affecting your mental too. Because when you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, it affects you a little bit, because you're like, damn, I wish I really followed through with this. So pick it back up the next day and actually show yourself how you can follow through with it. Because one day doesn't find you. Pick up on the next day and show up harder than ever before. And one of the biggest things you could also do is, instead of saying, I need to quit this, let me follow a diet, look at what you're doing. Look at your routine. Look at what's actually leading you to binge eat. Because one of the biggest things too when it comes to your habits, it's what's leading you to creating, to doing, to emotionally aligning with the habit. Because a lot of you emotionally align with binge eating because it may turn 9 p.m. You're in your room, you're watching TV. I gotta order something. I'm hungry. And sometimes it could be the fact I need breakfast, I need lunch. I had 3 coffees, I had 1 meal, and now I'm hungry as hell by the afternoon. Of course, you're hungry as hell. You didn't eat enough for your body to actually feel energized. Most importantly, to have the energy to do things that you want to do. So now you're in a position to where you're hungry, you're very low in calories, and guess what? Your body's going to find a way to get those calories in. And that's either through binge eating, overeating, or overconsumption within a day or event anywhere. So the biggest thing is change your perception. Don't go into things with a fixed mindset. Go into it with for growth. Be willing to expand this practice. Be willing to continually keep taking effort towards this. Be willing to go 5 days. Amazing. One day, fuck, I didn't get it today. Pick it back up and just keep on moving forward. Don't let that one day lead to another day and lead to another day of just bad and bad and bad, because it will come right back to you. You will go back in a phase where you're self-sabotaging over and over again. All right? So it's all about mindset. And that's all your goals. And the reason why I want to talk about your goals is goals are very, what am I looking for? People like to align with goals as a means to an end, but they should be looking at goals as just a means to move forward, a means towards accomplish a goal. But now you're realizing that goal is something to help you move forward into another chapter of your life. Meaning, if you lose 30 pounds, I'm going to say, I lost 30 pounds. Let me go back to drinking every weekend, partying, this and that, and just gain it back. No. Say, I've lost 30 pounds. Cool. What can I do next? Let me now gain 30 pounds of muscle so I can really, start changing my physique. So one of the biggest things I would start doing with your goals is, like I just said before, stop looking at it as an end and look at it as a way of continuing forward into your next chapter of life. Meaning, if you hit a goal, it's not the end of that goal. You still have more life to live. So now take what you just did and double down on what you could do to move forward in a better position, a stronger position, a better looking you, a stronger you, a more mindful you, a more intelligent you. So don't look at your goals as a means to end. Look at it as a way to actually keep trickling, moving forward, compounding, and doing things over and over again to get the best version of you that you are ideally looking for. Because again, when it comes down to habits, it's never about being perfect. It's never about, I did it for a year straight. No, you're not going to do it for a year straight. You're going to have times where you didn't go right. And I bet you the most successful people will tell you, yeah, bro, I have days where I told myself, I'm going to do this. It doesn't happen, but I just make sure I pick it back the next day. I bet you there are people out here who've lost 200 pounds. They will tell you, hey, I know you've lost 200 pounds and you've changed the way you eat. You changed the way you work out. Were you perfect throughout the entire time? They'll be like, fuck no, perfect? They will laugh at you because they know there's no such thing as perfection. It's all about the effort that you give. It's all about the effort that you give and how you utilize that effort to go towards your goal on a daily basis. So therefore you can cultivate the new habits, the new foundations, the new you that you're trying to build into your mindset, into yourself. So therefore you can have the results you're looking for. So effort matters. The effort you give will have a direct, and I mean direct, result to what you get. So if your effort is low towards trying to give up binge eating, you're going to get a bad result, a result where you might end up going right back to it. And I'll just give you a few cues when it comes to binging, right? 1, like I said before, identify what you're doing on a daily basis. What's your routine like? 2, increase your protein. Most of you are eating less than 100 grams of protein a day. So of course you're going to feel hungry and you're going to feel like I don't have the energy or strength to do things, because you need protein for your muscle. You need protein to recover. You need protein for your body. So therefore you can actually build muscle and have the physique you're looking for. Most important, just to do daily things. Carbs, fats, you still need them. But now what I want you to really focus on is giving the effort towards changing your relationship with food, towards changing away from processed foods, going more towards whole foods. And here's the thing, it's not about being perfect again at the bat. It's about, hey, today I ate 50% healthy and I had a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich in the afternoon. Yesterday I had Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and I had 2 McDonald's meals. So it's a better day. And then taking that and moving forward with it. And the following day, try to continuously keep that habit. Let's say if you're implementing a breakfast and now that breakfast is a staple within your routine, you're feeling good with it, gives you energy by 12. And then by 12, 1, 2, 3, that's when you have your lunch. And when you're having your lunch, you feel great again. You meal prepped it. And now you're like, I'm in momentum. I feel amazing. I feel confident. And then dinner, that's when you feel like you get stomped over and over again. Instead of saying, I give up, make a plan for dinner. You know, a lot of people, they don't plan. They just look to, oh, let me just get this to change it. No, it's what are you doing within your life right now? And how can we change these things and align it with what you actually want? It's never about the diet. It's never about just the workouts. It's about you. What's specifically stopping you from being the best version of you that you know you could be? What specifically within your own life right now is not working in a way that you know it could be working? These are the questions you got to ask yourself. When you ask yourself these questions, instead of, oh, I need this diet, no, ask yourself the question of, what am I doing? Like, actually, what's my day like? When I wake up, how do I feel? Do I feel energized? Do I feel moody? Like, what's really going on? When I go to sleep, what do I do? Am I on my screen all the way to 2 a.m.? Am I by bed? I'm in bed by 10. So that means I'm literally spending what? 4 hours in bed just scrolling? All right, I got to change that because I need more sleep and I'm really feeling tired when I wake up. Boom, you identify something you actually need to change. And now you can implement a routine, night routine, or maybe something to wind you down throughout the night to allow you to get better sleep. Or you might just need an eye mask, a weighted eye mask, and that might allow you to get more sleep as well too. So little things within yourself, within your life, within your routine. You know, one of the biggest things I love about coaching is when I tell people right off the bat, first thing when we met them, it's like, all right, cool. They're ready for a nutrition plan. They're ready for a diet plan. And the first thing I ask is, all right, what's your life like right now? Give me an example of what your day was like yesterday. And you're like, wait, what does that have to do with the nutrition plan you're about to give me? I can't give you a nutrition plan if I don't know what's actually happening. I can't give you a workout plan if I don't know how much you're working, what you're doing on a daily basis. It's meant to be tailored and specific to you, right? So the only way to make it tailored and specific to you is to ask you questions about your personal life and what's truly going on. So therefore, we can actually identify the bottlenecks, identify the things that are truly holding you back. That's how it is. That's how it goes. If it doesn't go that way and I just say, oh, yeah, here's this, here's that, you're not going to follow through with it after probably 2-3 weeks because it never aligned with you. And last but not least, setbacks. When it comes to this habit, you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have days where, again, you didn't hit the target you wanted to that day. You hit the workout you wanted to. You ate some food you didn't want to. You binge eat, and now you're looking back like, damn, I should have done that. Instead of beating yourself down for why didn't this go your way? Why I should have been better at this and that. How about you just say, okay, it was one day. I was good for the past 4 days. Let me just pick it back up tomorrow. I don't want to overwhelm myself with this because I know this is something I'm trying to change. And if I overwhelm myself with it, then it's never going to change. Because when I'm overwhelmed, I make bad decisions behind food. I make stressful decisions when it comes to myself, the way I'm thinking. So let me change this pattern. And letting that setback not be a setback, but a way of taking one step back so you can move 10 forward. A way of analyzing and seeing within your routine what did happen throughout that day, what did lead you to doing that, and what could you change next time so therefore we could change the outcome. It's when you actually look into your habits saying, wait, oh, I got stressed. Oh, that person at work that didn't go my way. And then that caused me to coming home. I was very mad in the car. I even honked at that person 3 times. And that probably what led me to doing that. So next time, let me manage my stress a little bit better. You know, maybe instead of going straight home, I might stop at the beach, catch a breather, relax a little bit, and give myself a game plan going to my afternoon. And things like that could change absolutely everything. And most people just try to do everything all at once and try and change your life all at once when life is meant to be changed like that. Life is meant to be changed on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a time frame basis, on an hourly basis. By you focusing on the little things that you need to focus on to cultivate the values and the person you truly want to become. That's how you really change your habits. So when it comes to changing your habits, you have to learn how to change your mindset. Learn how to avoid a fixed mindset. Recognize that you have a voice, the voice in your head that's telling you, oh, let's do this. It'll be easy. It'll be just one day. Don't listen to that voice. But the voice telling you, hey, man, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's the voice you want to listen to. Take the growth mindset action, meaning every day take action. And remember, if you have a setback, doesn't mean you're falling off. It just means, hey, just pick it up the next day, learn from what you did, and then from there on, allow yourself to move forward in the direction that you want to. Respond to setbacks to it with a growth mindset voice. Again, like I just said before. And last but not least, remember that you dictate your mindset. Be mindful what you say to yourself. Your words will become your reality. Establish a culture of growth and support. Meaning, when you talk to yourself, you can't keep calling yourself a slob. You can't keep calling yourself chubby. You can't keep calling yourself these words. Because when you tell yourself, yeah, I'm just a chubby chubster, you know what that means. You know how that makes you feel. You're probably laughing about it, but in your mind, like, why do I call myself that? Damn, I need to lose some weight. So when you're telling yourself negative stuff, change it. So therefore, you don't bring yourself down, which therefore can bring motivation down. When your motivation down and you bring yourself down, you're less likely to take action. Remember that you are in control of your mind. Your mind's not in control of you. And if you consistently do these things I just said within this video, which is when it comes to changing your habits, take it day by day, learn from your setbacks, analyze your perception going into it, look into your routine, identify the things that you actually need to change within your own life to get the change that you're looking for. Meaning, when it comes to your diet, instead of looking for your diet, look within your routine right now. Are you eating the things that you need to actually, let's say, just hit the weight that you want to? Are you eating enough protein? Are you eating enough carbs? Where your fats are? How healthy your carbs and fats are and proteins are? And then utilize that as the baseline to get you started, start changing things the right direction. So therefore you can start seeing the results. It's all about the little thing. I promise you. Promise you. But yeah, fam, that being said, hope you have a great day. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. It's how to change your bad habits when you're looking to elevate your life, because I truly believe that anybody can. Not just a matter of cultivating the right values, the right mindset, so therefore we can see the change that you want to see. But with that being said, family, hope you have a great day. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, have the best day ever, and keep crushing it. Let's go. Peace. Well, what was that? My piece literally went to the bottom of the screen. Peace.